So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here at Southshore unit on Choke Canyon. We're gonna go down there, check it out. We're also gonna walk to the dam, and I'll show you guys what that looks like too. It's gone down a lot. It's probably gone down another % since the last time I made a video. Maybe even 1 to 2%, somewhere in that range. So it's still going down, even though the Frio River is still flooding. It's been about, I would say about a week and a half or so since that river was flooding. So whatever water is going to make it down here has probably already made it down here. Even from the first flood, which is about over 2 weeks ago now, we should have had some water come in here, but still hasn't really made a dent. I can see it from here. We're going to go ahead and walk down to the boat ramp, check it out, walk down there. I mean, it's so quiet. I'm here during the week right now, but even during the week there were still usually some people out here, but now because you can't even get a boat in here, nobody really shows up. You might be able to get a kayak in here if you drag it down here, but this is what it looks like from the boat ramp. Clearly there's no water access from the boat ramp. Your best bet would be a kayak, and if you want it to be really risky, bringing a John boat and trying to get it in there. But even then, I probably wouldn't do it. Chances of getting stuck are pretty high. So they did put some barricades here so people don't drive over there too. Probably because that's what people are doing, is backing up and setting up camp at night, or backing up little John boats and stuff like that. So they probably don't want people doing that, I assume. I mean, it's a long ways down to the water. Again, right in here, we'd typically be quite a few feet. Man, it really smells down in here. There's a lot of flies. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, it's a big old gar. Somebody got a big old gar. That's what it is. Probably about a 4.5 foot, maybe 5 foot gar that somebody caught and just threw out there. Looks like they took out the meat, or maybe the vultures took out the meat, one or the other. But it smelled pretty bad. I just didn't know what it was. But this is what it looks like now. It looks literally like a beach, just sandy. It's all sandy. And then it looks like it gets more sandy over here. And this is what the lake looks like from here. Yeah, a bunch of sand. And it definitely looks like people have been driving over here, probably to set up shop at night and fish from here, which is probably a good fishing spot for night fishing. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I mean, it's low. There's some dead fish right here. Catfish, it looks like. Yep. There's a little bit of junk here and there. But the water's pretty shallow. It's not that deep. You'll probably have to walk out quite a ways to where it reaches to your waist or your hip, because that right here is very shallow. It's not deep at all. Yep, not deep here at all. You'd have to walk out quite a ways for it to get, somewhat deep. But we'll go ahead and make it down to the dam. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on this unit. We've had a handful of requests to do the Southshore unit, so that's the reason we came out here and did this one. Now we're gonna go over to Callahan, look at that one, see what that one looks like. All right, guys, so we're here at the Southshore unit. We're here by the dam. So the dam has a lot of water missing, as you can tell. I don't know if you guys can see that thing way in the distance, where the blackish part and the original concrete color, the whitish part, kind of meet. You can tell where the water used to be. All of this used to be water. All of this used to be water. So there's like a little, see if we can walk over here and show you guys. There's like a little island, this little, where it gets a little bit higher. The water actually can run behind there, and it created like a little creekish area. That was always full of water. That was just part of the lake. You can never see that. You can never see this little island either. If anything, you'd see maybe some pebbles, but it was typically always underwater. Clearly it's not that way anymore. This thing, you could see the top of the tower. You couldn't see the whole shaft of the tower now, but I mean, you can see it now, but you couldn't see it before. So the dam was always pretty high. I mean, you can see all the lines on the concrete where the water used to be, and at every level as it came down to where it is today. And yeah, right here where I'm standing, typically you're quite a few feet underwater at this point. And I mean, it's not going to be long before there's not too much water. It's going very quickly. It's evaporating or getting pulled or being released. Whatever's happening, it's happening very quickly. So we're losing a lot of water very quickly. I think right now we're at 11 or 12% full for the lake. So yeah, it's happening very quickly. A lot of stuff that's been underwater is starting to be emerged. I think there's a tote. It's like an oil filled tote that's coming up right here. And I'll kind of walk over here to this little like creekish area where the water used to run between those two little islands. We'll walk over there and show you guys what I'm talking about. Again, this is the Southshore unit. So there's Callahan unit and there's Southshore. So we're here at Southshore right now. So yeah, it wasn't that long ago, maybe about a year ago, I was actually fishing right here. I was throwing my line right here. I wasn't walking right here. I was throwing my line in this area because I was throwing over that little island. So this thing's been underwater for a long time. Bunch of bricks and stuff. A lot of stumps in this area too. So we're coming around to the corner of that little creekish area that I'm going to show you guys real quick. The water is a little bit deeper over here. Kind of drops off a little bit faster on this side. But still a lot of water is missing for sure. So this is that little creekish area that I was talking about. So about a year ago, give or take a few months, I was standing on this hill over here fishing into this little creek here, because it was full of water, and I was throwing over to the other side of the island. So that's in about a year, which is crazy. Well, alrighty guys, until next time, be careful, be good, take care, God bless. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.